morning, everyone. This week I'm going to do 3 wheels about moving to Denver and basically a little help guide on things to consider. So today I'm going to talk about your moving budget. You can always do it the way I moved to Philadelphia when I was 25. I threw everything into my Chevy Cavalier, and when I got to Philly, I stayed on some friends' sofas and then found a job and everything, which is great if it's just you. But if you have a family and need your own place, then this video is for you. So the first thing to do is to determine your moving budget. There are several ways that you can move your items. The first is the do-it-yourself way, so hiring that U-Haul van. And then which is the most cost effective. The second one is hiring a moving company. This can be the most expensive, but the most convenient. And then the third way is hiring the pods or the containers and having the containers dropped off at your house. So that you would pack them and then they would ship them for you. So let's get started. So there's the DIY way of doing it. You hire the moving van and you rent it for however many days it's going to take you to pack it and then get to your destination. This can cost somewhere between $1,500 to $2,300. This is the most economical, but at the same time, the most time consuming. Also, when determining your budget on this, you're going to want to look at the cost of fuel, hotels, as well as meals, because you'll be driving yourself. And also a time budget. If you are in a crunch to get here because you have a job waiting for you, consider the fact that a lot of these moving companies have governors on their moving vans, and top speed can be anywhere between 55 to 75 miles per hour. So it will take you a little longer to drive with a U-Haul or a rent-a truck. So again, this is the most economical. But like I said, you do want to figure out those cost of fuels and the other expenses that you will have on the journey. It's not as convenient as the other methods because of the amount of time that it does take to pack it and everything, because you are literally doing everything yourself. So that is option number one. Option number two is hiring a moving company. So I was fortunate enough to move 4 times on corporate moves with my former employer. And this is the most convenient, the nicest way to do it if you can afford it. This can get expensive. So it typically starts out around $2,000 and will go up to about $7,500. Depending on how much stuff you have, it may even cost up to $12,000. So like I said, this can be expensive, but it is the most convenient. There are different packages that moving companies offer where they'll come in, pack everything for you. If you have family heirlooms or very fragile items, like my husband builds remote control airplanes, they will actually crate those items for you and ensure that they do not get damaged. That is also very costly. But if you do consider this, ask a few questions, call around, ask about their company's insurance, how much and how they do the insurance, how much they're insured for. Ask them how they do their charges. Are they doing it per pound? Is it a flat rate? And also ask them if they have packages such as you pack everything and then they box it up and move it for you. So the third way to do it is the container method, or a hybrid method. So you would have the container dropped off at your house. You would take a couple of days to pack up those containers, and then they come and take the container and deliver it to your final destination. This is typically around $2,500 to $5,300. So a nice middle ground. And it's also nice for those that don't want to make the drive themselves or don't want to have to drive a moving van. So this is probably my favorite way, and if we ever move out of state, we'd probably do it this way anyway. So then other things to consider in your budget is if you have vehicles, how are you going to get your vehicles there? So you can hire a transportation company depending on your starting point and your destination. Can cost anywhere from $800 to $2,300. So call around, ask who are what different prices are out there for this. The other thing to consider is you can always drive yourself. Great way to see the country, wonderful road trips. So if you are going to do this, consider in 2020, it was 35 cents a gallon or 35 cents a mile to drive a car. That included fuel, maintenance, and insurance. That most likely has gone up with today's fuel prices. But when considering that, try to budget for that. Also try to budget for your meals and your hotel stays. And if you want to do any sightseeing, like I said, it's a great way to see the country if you don't have to be at your final destination by a specific time. And if you're in a hurry or you just don't like being in the car for 2 days, consider what your airline flights are going to be for you and your family. So I hope everyone found this video informative. If you liked it, follow me and give me a like. Also check out my complete blog on my website that's posted in my bio up at the top. And I hope everyone has a great day. Tomorrow I'll discuss what else to consider when moving, as well as the job search. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye.